Hi, my name is Zuri.
Hi, my name is Staceyann.
And today we're talking about being an immigrant and not leaving your homeland.
Okay, so this is a very tricky one. So you want to be an immigrant,
Yes.
but you don't want to leave Brooklyn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's kind of... First, we have to define what's an immigrant. What's an immigrant? Who's an immigrant?
Who? My mom is.
Yeah, and why am I an immigrant?
Because you lived in Jamaica and you moved in my homeland.
Okay, I moved to the U.S., yes. And so you want to be an immigrant. Why do you want to be an immigrant?
Because you are an immigrant.
And you want to be kind of like me?
Yeah.
Because you think I'm cool?
Yeah.
You think I'm like so cool?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool. But I don't know if you have to be an immigrant.
I want to. It's just because it's my it's my mind and my mouth that I want to.
That you want to be an immigrant.
Yeah.
I don't know, some things, this is a very complicated question.
I just really want to.
I know. Are there other qualities that you would admire other than just being like me? Because you're like me in so many other ways.
No.
But you said that you wanted to be an immigrant because you get to live somewhere else?
No.
I don't know.
I don't want to live my homeland.
You don't want to leave here, but you want to be an immigrant.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Perhaps you can ask other people what their opinion is about the fact that you want to be an immigrant, but you don't want to leave Brooklyn. It might be interesting and cool to live somewhere else for a little bit of a time. You really liked being in Kenya, in Nairobi. You always talk about Nairobi. What did you like about being in Nairobi?
That the giraffe licked me.
You liked the giraffes that licked you. And about being in Jamaica, what would you like about living in Jamaica? Or Florida? Oh, not that Florida makes you, if you move from here to Florida, you wouldn't be an immigrant. You're just like not taking me on with this. You just want to be an immigrant? So what are you hoping to do with this protest? Because
I am hoping that one day I will turn into an immigrant.
just like magic,
Yeah.
you don't want to move, like you don't want to have the experience of being to have the life of being an immigrant. The experiences.
Well, I do. I'm saying one day. Like, first we talk about how you be an immigrant, and then you talk about how you want to talk about if you really want to after we talk about it.
Okay, so you're hoping that one day you will make the journey, but right now you're not ready to be an immigrant, but you have a desire that you want to do it one day.
Yes.
Okay, I can understand.
I have one strategy.
You have one strategy. What's the strategy? What's it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. What is the strategy?
The strategy is that I want to be an immigrant, and my homeland is just perfect for me. I do not want to leave the homeland because it's my homeland.
And you're talking about Brooklyn, the homeland of Brooklyn, planet of Brooklyn.
And I don't want to make my friends sad that I'm not living in this city in this borough anymore.
Okay, but you don't have to leave forever. You can leave to come back. It's a really good experience when you live somewhere else, because you get to experience so many different cultures, so many different foods, so many different practices.
I don't want to. I know some of those foods, and I don't want to learn anymore. It's my decision, and I have one decision, and that is that I want to be an immigrant because I am my own. I decide my own idea, and I decide it.
Okay.
And I know that I will find
your way to being
brave.
You'll find you're brave to be an immigrant?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking that under all of that is you want to be an immigrant, but you're probably afraid to leave Brooklyn, and one day you might do it.
Yes, I am afraid to leave Brooklyn. Do you know why?
Tell me.
Because I will meet other people that might tease me about I'm a brown girl.
But that could happen in Brooklyn too. That could happen anywhere. But also wonderful things could happen everywhere. Like when I left Jamaica and came here, one of the wonderful things that happened? You could cough. Go ahead and do your cough. A wonderful thing that happened to me when I came to Brooklyn is you. And I also found my voice as a poet. I became a poet here. I became a performer. I became an activist here.
I became a writer and an activist. All those special things to me
happened.
And
in Brooklyn, you mean?
In Brooklyn, and I like those things. Those are special to me, and
But you can have those things in other places too.
I know. I just don't want to leave my homeland.
You don't have to leave now.
Look at all that. I don't want to leave the beautiful trees here.
There's more trees everywhere else. But I'm saying, remember when you didn't want to leave the apartment downstairs because you thought it wasn't gonna be great here, and now it's great? All I'm saying, can we focus on talking to folks for a second since we've been arguing for a while? Come.
Well, it's not that great, folks, because
I think it's good. I liked it.
I don't like it because we are not in the same bed anymore, same room.
You mean now that we have a new apartment, I'm not in your room anymore and you're not in my room anymore? But I like it when you have your room. I like having my own room. I like it when you walk across in the morning to come say hi to me. I like that you have a room and a bed that's big enough so that when you go to sleep, I can snuggle with you for a while before you go to sleep. There's a lot of fun things. Not to mention, there are no toys in my living room so that the living room protest isn't like filled up with all kinds of crazy toys. In any case, I really don't know what this living room protest is about. It began as a conversation about being an immigrant, and it's just kind of evolved. But do you want to say anything in closing, Zuri? Can you come up here and sit and speak directly to the folks who might be watching to say something in closing?
I hope your wish who you want to be come true. You could be anything you want to be. I hope it comes true one day. If you find you're brave, you'll be like me.
Us, or we can find our brave together, right? People who are watching, because we get afraid, we get brave, we get afraid. That's life, right? Who's brave all the time? Not me. I get afraid, and then I find my brave, and then I get afraid, and then I find my brave. In any case, this is an evolving conversation. We will catch you next time.
One of our favorite protesters, and this is a long one, I know, but I'm sorry that if folks are watching this and they're sitting down for a long time, but we are ending right now. So
peace
don't
and
worry.
Love.
Peace and love.
Bye-bye.